Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to see you here. So, before I start my today's speech, I have a question for all of you. So, tell me how many of you find it challenging to step out of your comfort zone and do something for your life? I mean to say, staying stuck where you don't belong never gonna give you any kind of benefit in the long run. But still, to be honest, most of the people stay at the same place. I don't know why. Deep down inside, they are completely aware. In fact, they are mindful of their surroundings. But still, despite knowing this truth, they remain in their comfort zone. They know that their comfort zone is killing them from within. It's not giving them any kind of satisfaction or inner fulfillment. But still, they are just keep revolving around the same pattern. They are kind of stuck in a endless loop, a downward spiral, a vicious cycle where they are just living someone else's life. They could live a totally different life if they just could take a little risk, if they just could take small steps every single day in order to get closer to their dream life. And obviously nothing's gonna change in one day. Changing your life requires you to remain consistent, to be consistent, and take massive actions. No matter what life throws at you, you always say to yourself that I will never quit. You know, the best quality that you can develop in your life is the quality of being unstoppable. Just say to yourself that no matter how many challenges I will face in my life, the hardship, the setbacks, I will never give up. Make decision that you can be worn out, you can be tired, but it's never ever gonna stop me. So this is how you should be. If you genuinely want to, transform yourself and rebuild a new life. Because in order to get to the upper level, in order to reach to the next level, you have to destroy your old self that is holding you back from achieving the best things in your lives, from getting the most out of this life. Okay, tell me how much time have you got on this planet? I'm just assuming you might be 20 years old, 25 or 30 or 35 years old, or maybe 50 years old. So do you think that your life has come to an end? Do you know, let me tell you the truth. As long as you have the last breath, as long as you are breathing on this planet, you have the time to reshape your life. It's all about the mindset. You can change the game anytime. You can become the champion of your life if you just changed the way you look at things. Wayne Dyer once said, change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. What it means that instead of running after the success or running after the money, just embrace silence. Brian Tracy once said that many people have never sat quietly in their entire lives. If they just could sit 30 to 60 minutes, in a day, then they will come to know that, and whatever the problems they have been going through, or whatever is that they want to accomplish in their life, if they just sit quietly, then they will hear a still small voice within themselves, and that voice will guide them to where they are supposed to go in their lives, and they will have all their answers within few seconds. The moment they embrace silence, sit for the time that I mentioned, and they themselves won't believe that they have been starting getting the answers of their questions.